Hey guys, Maxman RC here real quick. Got this new guy right here yesterday. Went in for a part for another RC. Saw it sitting there at the hobby shop and I figured, hey, what the heck, why not? It wasn't too expensive. It's around the $200 mark, give or take. So all in all, it's not too bad. This is the Dromida Backbone. It's a rock racer style of RC. It does have a brush motor. Brush GSC, obviously. It does run on NIMH batteries, and it actually has an IC3 connector for it. It does not, and it cannot run LiPo batteries, unfortunately, at least as far as I'm concerned. But it is what it is, and for the rock racer, rock bouncer, whatever you want to call it, it's perfect. This guy's basically in the middle between a rock crawler and a regular I don't know, what would you guys call it? A little desert racer per se. In the front, it has a double wishbone suspension, as you can see. In the rear, however, it does have a solid rear axle, and it does have a link suspension. Basically reminds me of the LMT and the monster truck suspensions on it. It's actually pretty decent. Suspension isn't that bad in the back. Y'all know me. I've had it for this guy for about, I want to say, less than 24 hours at this point. And I went ahead. These are the regular, original shocks. They're good. They do what they gotta do. But I went ahead and I replaced them with some shocks that I had from an old Thunder Tiger monster truck. And not only did that give me a little bit better suspension and stiffer suspension, it gave me, not only did that give me a little bit stiffer suspension, I'm sorry, it actually also gave me a little extra height. As you can see, this guy ends right here, and it would connect to the bottom. So it gave me, I want to say, a good maybe half an inch of extra height, which when you're going for those curves, it's perfect. I was running it yesterday. You can see some of the videos from my running it yesterday over at my TikTok at this point. All in all, it does jump curbs pretty decently, regular curbs. But I figured let's raise the truck up a little bit higher, just a tad, not high enough that we would have to redo the whole drive shaft in the back, the drive shafts in the bottom, that we won't have to extend them or what have you. Just enough to actually make it a little bit higher off the ground, and these came out perfect. In the back, the rear suspension, you have a plethora of space to put the rear suspension on it. So all in all, it's really not that bad. Same thing goes for the bottom of the actual where the suspension would connect. You have a good number of places to connect the suspension to it, to connect the shock, I'm sorry, to it, to make it fit your style a little bit more. Same goes for the rear. I kept it in the stock at this moment at the regular place because I really didn't see a need to do it any other way. But you can actually go higher. You can go, oh yeah, basically right now it's set at the lowest point, but you can make it go higher, whatever have you. All in all, for around $200, it's actually not a bad RC. My only gripe with it was the remote and the receiver that it included. It included this style of remote. If you guys can remember this actually from I've seen many of these in boats and the low C mini B. I'm sorry, but this did not do it for me. I've already swapped out the receiver, put in my own receiver. So now, not only am I able to run it with my not the Fly Sky, with my radio link. Not only am I able to run it with my radio link, it also gave me gyro on the truck. Not that it's needed, but if it's there, why not? Honestly, to me, this is subpar. This is not worth anywhere over $100. Any RC that is over $100 should not have your basic Horizon Hobby remotes. It should be the basic Spectrum remote, if anything. But I mean, overall, I guess really can't be too mad about it. Again, it wasn't gonna be like I was gonna use it. Before the first run yesterday, I went ahead, swapped out the receiver like I mentioned. Now I'm running it off my radio link. And, well, here it is with the body. Which overall, you know, all in all, the body isn't that bad. It's pretty decent looking. So, again, for the around $200 mark, it's really not that bad. Not bad at all. So yeah, this was a quick little review on the Dromida, on the Backbone. I never really thought I'd own a Dromida, but yet again, I never really thought I'd be getting into RCs this much back when I was a younger kid. So, you know, now with adult money come adult perks, and you can purchase basically whatever your little heart desires, thankfully. And so yeah, that's a Dromida Backbone. Quick little thing. Like I mentioned, no longer has the stock front shocks. When I had upgraded them, upgraded the receiver to a much better one, and soon enough, if it's still once this guy goes out, I'm gonna leave the brush system in there for the time being. Once it decides to go out, which we all know brush systems at one point or another it will. It could be next month, it could be next year, it could be 2 years from now, whenever. I think I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade that to a brushless and make this guy a little bit quicker. All in all, I'll say it once more, for $200, sub $200, around $200, depending on where you are, the Dromida Backbone is not a bad RC. It's a good little entry to mid-grade RC, in my own opinion. Well, guys, this was Maxman RC. I hope you liked this quick little video, and check out my TikTok so you can see this guy running, and also go on ahead and the Instagram as well. You can find me on the gram. You can find me on TikTok and on my Facebook. Once again, this is Maxman. Thank you for your time, guys. Adios.